Good morning, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, let me do this properly. Okay, I've done my Wheel of the Year spread. Okay, and you can see that on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's have a real thing. What I did was the Wheel of the Year, I did January through to December, of course, for 2024. I did the theme of the year for me, which is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about that sense of skills, abilities, manifesting what we desire, being able to work really hard and stay focused at what we truly want to create. Maybe in teamwork, it could be really, really important here as well. There's a few other things which I want to dive into a little bit more during the year as we sort of look at each month. But I also thought about what's the card for 2024, and what did I do? I pulled out the Hermit, not even thinking. For some reason, and didn't even add it correctly, and it should have been Strength. So it feels like, and I didn't realize it until I started doing my blog. Okay, so I sort of feel like maybe I'm trying to avoid using my strength, having the courage to face what I need to face during this year. And in the previous video, in the Wheel of the Year video, I may have spoken about my brother's illness, and maybe it's a little bit of that. I don't want to sort of face that during circumstances and things like that. There's a lot of unsaid things, unfortunately, which I'm hoping to be able to say. So I think there's a lot of stuff going on, and I just don't feel like I really have that courage. Sorry, I feel a bit emotional now that I'm actually talking about it, so excuse the vulnerability here. I'm sort of putting myself out there, sort of sharing this information. It's sort of quite difficult. So there is some work for me to do in regards to strength and courage, and being able to face some difficult times ahead. So I think, and that's where that isolation comes into play. I sort of feel like I isolate myself quite easily, instead of being able to have the courage to face some difficult things that may need to be faced during this time, especially this year. And I think a lot of it is about, again, you get that sense of being able to manifest what I want, knowing that I've actually got support. I feel like there is actually people that will help. Now, the Temperance card being from my birthday, which is March the 11th, which I'll go into more detail in March anyway, which we'll look further into, because I want to look into that. I like doing that. When I change that birthday thing, we'll dive into a little bit more of the cards, especially in regards to why I picked. I want to go into a little bit more about why I maybe picked the Hermit instead of the Strength card, which I should have done when I added it properly. 2024, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah, should have been 8, not 9. So why did I do it? Why did I want to avoid the Strength card? What don't I want to tame within myself? What I want to deal with within myself? Interesting conversation to definitely do. So I just wanted to have that sense of clarity before we move on to the January card. I did want to share that little bit of information about looking at the strength card and why did I pick up the Hermit, which I do, I isolate myself. Why did I find myself more comfortable with the Hermit card instead of Strength? So that's something that I'm going to have to really work on and deal with over this year for sure. Okay, so that's it from me. Just a real sort of quick update on that video, on the previous video anyway. So take care and blessed be. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care.